Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Chicago White Sox March to October. We've got a good one today. We've got a big one today because the way we're starting things out is with a player boost, player lock game with Tim Anderson. And obviously he's one of the bigger ones we can get it with. He's having an interesting season so far. He's hitting for more power than he typically does. He's one home run away from tying his career high, but the average and then, subsequently the on-base percentage has dipped, and even the slugging percentage has dipped. But I don't think you can necessarily say he's having a bad season. I don't like the stolen base numbers either. But I don't know, there's an aspect of his game this year that's kind of reverting back to pre-batting champion Tim Anderson levels. The one thing I do like that I'm seeing from him is it seems like he's drawing more walks. I mean, he's got 150 less at-bats than the season before, and he's already drawing more walks. If we look at the percentages here, his walk percentage is up 2%, his strikeout percentage is way down too, and the isolated power is up, at least from last year. So, the slugging percentage is only down because he's not getting as many base hits as he typically does. As far as improvement goes, in terms of attributes, he's having some, solid progression. B potential already an 84, 28 years old. I don't know how much better you'd expect him to get, but everything except his contact versus lefties is improving. One thing I am worried about with him, though, that I didn't realize until somewhat recently is they have him as a free agent after this year. If I remember right, in real life, the next 2 seasons should be team options, right? Or some sort of options, but they don't have that built into his contract here. So along with now Garrett Crochet, who I'm probably gonna have to sign in the offseason for more money than I would have anyway, now we gotta do the same with TA. But this type of player lock, player boost that we got with him is not like an attribute boost, it's just a performance boost, I guess. So, if I get 3 stars and this one 3 pluses, it's not like his attributes are gonna go shooting up right away. It'll just, I guess, improve his numbers over the course of the year in simmed games and stuff. We're facing Texas, which could be good because I don't think they really have much pitching. And before we hop into it right here, I just want to ask that you guys subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I am trying to hit 1,000 subscribers. I know we're still decently far away, but every single one of you that decides to subscribe helps. So let's go ahead and get things started here. We're facing Dane Dunning, former White Sox.
Time for our player spotlight singing. Tim Anderson, very important to this team's success.
Well, I think that might be an understatement, Boog. I mean, this guy brings so much talent to the table, and his success is absolutely essential to this team. So if they're able to make a run this season, I think he's going to have a lot to do with it. It's hard to imagine it any other way.
All right, so we're going to be leading off this game as the away team leadoff hitter. Let's go with the Tim Anderson strategy and try and jump on a first pitch here if it's good. It was a little high. It was a strike, but that's not what I'm looking for. All right. It's off to a good start. Take the strike, swing at the ball. Don't know how I missed that. Oh, we're just picking right up where we left off last episode, aren't we? All right, now we're losing 3-0. Good. That's what we like to see. Is that going to drop in? There we go. We're getting a little help here. Definitely should have made a better swing on a pretty hittable hanging pitch there, but we get a base hit out of it. That helps. Whoa, hang on. Look, I just happened to glance at the ticker in the bottom, and they say that Adam Haseley, the guy who we traded for Luzardo, was on a 16-game hitting streak. If I remember, now I want to check to see how his season as a whole is going. Is that going to tail enough? No. All right, we should be getting one more at bat. I'm not comfortable. I'm not confident with what we're at right now. 1 for 3 with a single. We're down by 1 now. No, I thought I made such a better swing. Oh, I don't know if we're going to get another one, and I don't know if that's going to be enough. We lose. Oh, man. Blew it near the end, too. Couldn't even keep it close. Yep, and that's nothing. How many times am I going to get nothing in a player boost, dude? I failed earlier with Eloy. I failed that one time with Zach Collins. I failed with Romy. I think the only good ones I've had is the Luis Robert one, and then the Micah Adolfo fast track in the minors. Just when we start heating up too, man. Just when we start heating up, I blow it. And now we're probably going to go on another cold stretch or something like that. I think we had won like 7 in a row up to that point. Split the series with Texas and... we got a call-up opportunity for Josh Harrison? An attribute increase opportunity? I feel like I said this. I feel like when we sent him down, I made kind of a quick little offhand remark that maybe this would be a way to like finesse an attribute increase player lock with Josh Harrison if we didn't end up trading him. And here we are. That's crazy. I might do this. I really might. And honestly, I might even do it for Sheets. He's almost a -1 WAR player. He hasn't been hitting well all year. The on base is under 300. I guess it's not like Romy's a whole lot better. And if we do have Josh Harrison, we probably don't need a utility guy like Romy. And yeah, you know what? Yeah, I didn't realize that Romy's WAR was this bad too, and that's like half of what Gavin Sheets' WAR is negatively, and that's in a fraction of the games. So if he's played as many games as Sheets has, his WAR would probably be even worse. So yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. I think we're just going to go ahead and swap back what we did before, where I brought up Romy for Harrison. Now we're just going to bring back up Harrison for Romy. But I think overall this is going to work out because, I mean, it would have worked out even better if I actually got the boost for Romy. But I have a chance to get a boost for Harrison. Maybe he gets up to like an 80 overall. And if that happens, he'd be hopefully a pretty solid piece for us for the rest of the year. So let's go ahead, confirm this, and then we should get now another player lock game with Josh Harrison this time. And yeah, there we go. So even though we failed to get a boost with Tim Anderson, now he's on a hot streak. The average is up to 270. He hit that 20th home run. So somehow it seems like that still managed to boost him a little bit. I didn't forget, I wanted to look at how Adam Haseley was doing after I saw he was on a hitting streak. He's up to a 71 overall now. There's no way to tell if he's still on his hitting streak, but look at the season that he's put together with Miami since trading him away. He's batting .317, .362 on base. He's hitting some homers and some doubles, so his slugging is pretty decent. 4 for 4 in stolen bases, hasn't made an error. Dude has almost a 2 wins above replacement. I mean, multiply that by 4. I know it's not exact, but that'd be about 162 games. That would mean Adam Haseley is like an 8 WAR player. That's not right. I would feel a little worse about that if Luzardo wasn't playing well for us, but he's still playing fine. And it looks like Will Smith pitched an inning for us. I put him in the setup role instead of Kyle Crick. Even though Kyle Crick was actually pretty solid in that role, I was kind of worried that, like, I mean, our pitching is just weird because Aaron Bummer's hardly gotten any work this year. I don't even know how many innings Christian Javier has pitched since we traded for him, but it can't be many. It honestly might be less than 5. Jose Ruiz had like 3 innings pitched this whole season. I really just think that our starters, it's not like our starters are amazing stat-wise, but I think the game just kind of leaves them in for so long, and then right after they're done, our long relievers take over, who are both having pretty good years. And then by that point, there's just no more innings to eat up from some of our other relievers. So I figured if I put Will Smith in the setup role, he's at least guaranteed an inning here and there, because there's always going to be games where we're up by not a ton in the 8th inning, and that'd be time for a setup guy. All right, but anyway, let's get into this Josh Harrison player lock now. I really hope I do better, because I'm really starting to get frustrated with myself with how bad I'm playing in a lot of these hitter player locks.
Josh Harrison finds himself in the lineup after his promotion. What a youth movement for them this season, Singy. 2 major call-ups already, and today they make it 3.
More and more, Boog. We're seeing franchises rely heavily on their young assets like this, right? Get the most out of them as you possibly can. And while they might not have as much experience, sometimes that can actually help because they don't know enough to get overwhelmed by the moment. They're just trying to go out there and have fun. So I'm looking forward to seeing what this guy can do in this one.
Yep, really the youth movement of bringing up mid-30s Josh Harrison, who has, you know, such little experience in the MLB. We got to face Brady Singer, so another... Oh, he doesn't have a sinker. It's a 2-seam this year. That should make it a little bit easier. All right, we draw the walk. Load up the bases for Tim Anderson, the top of the order. That's a solid at bat. Oh, and I think he popped it up. I think he blew it. Yep. We're up 1-0 at least. Alright, at bat number 2, nothing has changed in the game since the first one. That was... Stop it, dude. How does this make sense? How do I get under everything and on top of everything else? I keep getting good pitches to hit, and then I'm on top of it in these last 2 player locks. Alright, it looks like they're bringing in a new pitcher to face me. This is probably going to be our last time at the plate, too, because no offense is happening. Thanks for the help, game. He's got the hard sinker, so I guess we're going 0 for 2 today. Please, no. I mean, does that help? They didn't let me hold up, so that was a strikeout, but a drop third, so we got on first. I don't think they're going to reward me for that the same way I would have been for a walk. Okay, and now it's tied. So we get an extra at bat by way of blowing the lead. So that's kind of bittersweet. They still have the same pitcher out there. That's going to be a base hit. That should be something then, right? It's 2 for 4 getting on base legitimately, and then it'd be 3 for 4 with the drop third strike, which, you know, if you hold up the swing, that'd be ball 4 anyway. And now we get pinch ran for, so that's it. That's it for us. Good, we ended up winning. Okay. And yeah, see, that's what I mean, actually. I don't know how many innings this game went, but we know Kopech went into the 8th, and then it said Reynaldo Lopez got the win. So for some reason, this game is just like defaulting to those long relievers in any situation. We got a plus at least. We got something good for Josh Harrison, so that should mean an attribute increase. I don't know how much, because that wasn't like a great game or anything. Alright, but we should flip that momentum back. It's still going to be neutral, but makes me feel better when it says Fireball instead. Sweep, or we didn't sweep KC, my bad. Only took 1 from Detroit. Now we gotta play Houston. Alright, Harrison got a nice little boost. Up to a 79 overall now. And remember, he was pretty much regressing across the board, so it's not like he only got +4 and 5 to contact. That had to get past the regression first before it could turn positive. But he was also going down by more than 1 in like every category, so it seems like everything got a little bit of a boost. And then contact, vision, and discipline got enough of a boost to become positive. So hey, solid little moment there. I mean, it's a 10 overall increase from what Romy was before, because the Romy experiment failed. So overall, this should be a net positive. Alright, but let's play some more today. Let's play this game against Houston. We gotta come back. At least it's not the bottom of the 9th with 2 on, 2 outs this time. We get a full inning after this one. Bottom 8, down 2 in scoring position. So depending who's on, and it's Engel on second, so a base hit should tie the game. Okay, what do we got? Grandal is 3 for 4 with a homer and a double. Eloy and Tim have hit home runs. But pitching, ooh, it was another Kopech game, and this one was not as good. 5 earned in 2 2/3. Luzardo came in, gave us 4 strong. It looks like only gave up 1. Graveman, okay, he only pitched a third of an inning, and then Will Smith. Of course, the new guy has to come in and suck. In the setup role, too. In the 8th inning, with a 1-run lead, he gives up 3. Okay, but we have a big chance here to tie it up. Phil Maton on the mound. Gotta be ready. Get down. That's not even close. Oh, that's just what I do. Alright, now we gotta keep them where they're at. I'm just gonna stick with Crick. He threw 2 pitches. What happened? I didn't stop. Alright, we worked it back from 3-0 to strike him out. Pop up on the first pitch now to Bregman. It's going to be out number 2, 1 to go. 2-seamer jams him. TA is going to make this play. Good inning from Crick, but now we gotta do it. You think we will? I mean, hey, last time we faced Ryan Presley, he was like probably the best closer in the league, and we absolutely lit him up. Ruined his season by the looks of it. So that's good. Let's do it again. Let's do it even more. No, please. Thanks, game. Yeah, I'm sure Grandal is going to hit a cycle in this park. I'm sure he's going to get that triple. We would need an outfielder to break his leg in order for Grandal to hit a triple. Or we'll just strike out instead. Sounds good. Alright, I guess if we can't get things started ourselves, the game will help me out. Gonna hit Eloy. Now we got Moncada coming up. And that was, they were handing me a pitch. That was a pitch to drive, and I got on top of it. That's just the theme of this video today, is getting on top of pitches in the middle of the zone. I feel like we got to do something good. Let's see what this next game we're going to hop into is, because I probably want to play it. Momentum's going to flip again. I think we've spent this whole episode with neutral momentum, one way or the other. And alright, we lose the series 3-1. So the Astros split 1-1 with Cleveland. We got to win the series. We're up 3-1. Thanks for the assist game. We're still up 9 in the division. I don't know. I think this is going to give us a false sense of confidence because we're so far out in front of the division that it's not even a thought. But by the time we get to the playoffs, if I don't start to play well, we're not going to make it. But I'm going to do this one because all we got to do is probably have Hendricks on the mound, get 3 outs, and end the game. There we go. Fastball by Yu Chang. He might have actually been out in front of that. Oh, come on. There we go. Foul tip in the glove. Finally, we sat him down. He had so many foul balls at bat. And a pop-up so he can't strike out the side. Which I kind of had in mind as being fun. But hey, 3 quick outs, end this one. This is the only way we can win games now, is if we load in with the lead. We're going to flip the momentum once again. It's still going to be neutral. And I think that's where I'm going to have to call this one, because if I play any more, we might actually accidentally finish the season today. We keep picking up wins against bad teams, so that's good that we're doing that without momentum. Yeah, we're 12.5 up now. 30 games left. So I think it's safe to say that next episode we should probably be able to finish up the regular season. So we'll get one more episode out of the regular season. That'll be next one. But guys, in the meantime, you know what to do. If you enjoyed this one, make sure you hit that like button for me. And again, if you're not subscribed to the channel and you've been watching this series, feel free to hit that subscribe button. Feel free to leave a comment. Let me know if you did. But for now, guys, thanks for stopping by. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you next time.